Hey John, how you doing? It's Ashley. This is a video I was telling you about earlier on the phone, and yeah, I want to start off by saying thank you for giving me this opportunity to show you what's really available to you in your area business-wise. I'm excited to show you everything, break it all down for you, and not just tell you something. I'm excited to actually show you it, because there is a lot available business wise in your area for the specific service industry that you're in. So yeah, I'm going to keep this video nice and short, try to at least. I do not want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time either, of course. But like I told you on the phone, when you are finished watching this video, reach out. I'd love to discuss further, answer any questions, get some feedback on this video, and kind of take it from there. So I am going to be upfront and honest with you. I believe in complete transparency and complete honesty, and I'm going to let you know right from the beginning that this quote website that you have is it's holding you back, basically. So these business sites, it's basically where you sign up with Google. They give you a free site. They don't rank very well. There's many different reasons as to why they don't rank very well, but every single business site that we see, they do not get the amount of business that they should, and their rating and ranking for the website is all the same, which is literally impossible. They all have a DR of a 92, and I'm going to show you that here in a little bit. So that's definitely something that I would definitely want to talk about with you, is getting you an actual website. Now, we work with many different plumbers all across the United States. For whatever reason, we tend to click with plumbers. But I'm going to show you one of our plumbing clients' website and kind of show you what one should look like. Now, I tell everyone this. When it comes to having a website, it's all about how user-friendly it is, how easy it is for somebody to navigate that site, and being able to cater to different types of people. So what I mean when I say that is when somebody comes to your website, they don't want to have to scroll, dig, click just to see the services that you offer, let alone what areas you offer them in, if you're local to them or not. So having all that listed right from the start is really, really important. Now, I'm going to show you the plumber that I was talking about. That's one of our clients. We, of course, built this website for him. So right up from the start, we see a click-to-call phone number. Click-to-call phone numbers are great for client conversions, and they cater to a specific type of person coming to your website. Some people are coming to your site just to get your number and to talk to you on the phone. So we have that base covered. Now, other people, they're coming to your site and they do not want to have to talk on the phone. They much rather fill out a form submit. So we have a form submit right up from the start so they don't have to scroll to find it. Form submits, again, are great for client conversions, and they're catering to the opposite type of person that's coming to your site to talk to you on the phone. So we need to make sure that we have different ways and multiple ways for people to get a hold of you for the services that you offer. If you don't have a certain way for somebody to get a hold of you, you could be missing out on business, and we do not want that to happen. So with that being said, we have a locations tab with all of the different locations that he's willing to travel to. We have all of his services that he's willing to offer. And that is that as far as, just a few little tips and on-page SEO and user-friendliness of a website. Now, moving on down to content. When it comes to content, you want the most keyword-rich, authoritative content. More content, the better, because Google can only read. So when I was looking at your quote site, I do see that you have a little bit of content right here, but it's not enough to be considered an authority in the eyes of Google. So in order to be considered an authority, you need at least 1,500 to 2,000 words, and that's not of any old content. That's of keyword rich, authoritative content. So to give you an example, what we would do if we decided to move forward is we would go and do competitive keyword research, and based off out from that research, we would find the keywords that we know are going to bring you business. We would then take those keywords and send them out to our professional content writers, and they would, along with some other things. And again, if we decide to move forward, there's a paper that you would have to fill out. This would all be explained and showed to you. I'm just kind of giving an example, so as to what you can look forward to. But those keywords would be basically embedded throughout that content strategically, and that's so you don't get flagged for keyword stuffing. We do not want that to happen. First of all, if we don't have enough content, then you can get flagged for keyword stuffing. And second, Google isn't able to decipher if you're a legit business or not. Therefore, it can't rank you accordingly. So we need to make sure that we have enough content for many different reasons. So that's definitely the first thing that we would do, is get you a website. And then on that website, we'd get you the appropriate amount of content. Now, let's say your competitor has 2,000 words of content. That means we're going to want to go and get you possibly even 3,000 words of keyword-rich authoritative content on your homepage. And that's so we know that we beat them out by a landslide and we don't have to worry about that. Now, if we come over here, I did a general search in the area, and these guys from the organic section are one of your competitors. Now, I'm going to show you how to beat them, but if we look at their site, you can see that it's more of an actual website than what you guys currently have. It's still not as user-friendly as it should be. They don't have a form submit. They don't have a click-to-call phone number. But they are doing more than what you are currently doing, and that is one of the reasons they're currently outranking you. Now, I am not worried about these guys at all. Once we go and we do what we need to do, you're going to be beating these guys out in every aspect. So again, that's nothing I'm worried about. So if we come back here, I'm going to basically just break down Google for you. So on this search that I did, the first thing that comes up is the Google My Business. And to get you in this area, it requires a few different things. The first one is citations, also reviews, geotagged pictures, posting on your GMB listing weekly. There's a lot that goes into getting you ranked in this area, but it's all very important and it all goes hand in hand. And as you can see, you don't see your business listed in this top 3. Sometimes there's a top 4, and that's a problem because now you're missing out on all the business that strictly comes to this area. So what we would want to do is get you ranked in this area. So we'd go find out all the citations that these guys have. We'd go and list you and all those on top of like 200 to 300 more. Whatever your competitors had to do, we're going to have to do the same exact thing and then some, because we want to beat your competition. So that's that section here, the GMB. Now the next section, which is the last section of Google, is the organic section, which directly deals with your website. It's completely different than the Google My Business area up here. And again, you are not listed on this first page of Google. I actually, to show you right here, you are. I'm not sure why my computer is doing this. Usually when you scroll down to the bottom, it says, first, second, like usually right under here, it says first page, second page. It's not doing that. It just keeps scrolling as if I was on my phone. So you're roughly on the 4th, I'd say probably the bottom of the 4th or bottom of the 3rd page, maybe top of the 4th page of Google, which again is a problem because nobody goes to the 4th page of Google. If you're not on this first page, you're not maximizing your traffic to its fullest potential. So again, we want to get you in this, or on this first page of Google, I should say. And to do that, we need to beat out your competition in every aspect possible. And how we do that is we come to a paid resource that I pay monthly for. And we're currently looking at your stats. Now, as you can see, your UR, which is how trustworthy or legit Google looks at your site, is rated not even a full point. This goes all the way up to a 100. Now your DR is a 92, and this is where it's literally impossible. So the DR is how strong your backlinks are. Well, you have no backlinks, so how are they rated a 92 if you have no backlinks? You know what I mean? It's literally impossible, and that's another reason why these business sites just don't do good. They're not accurate, and that's a problem. So this site is currently bringing you no traffic at all, and that hurts. That hurts a lot. You are being found for 6 organic keywords, and the organic keywords that you're being found for are pretty good buyer intent keywords. You're just not getting any traffic from them at all, and that is because you're on the 4th, 5th, 6th page of Google for these keywords. It's not as simple as having these keywords in your content. You see what that does? We need to add power to every one of those keywords to start gaining positions, so you can start getting some traffic to your site from those specific keywords. Now, what I mean by a buyer intent keyword, that means there are, for example, 700 people looking for a plumber in Jacksonville, North Carolina. That is a lot of traffic. That's a lot of people looking for a plumber, and you're not getting anybody from that. Now, if we come over and look at your competitor that I was showing you earlier, they don't really have that trustworthy of a site. Their backlinks are really not doing much for them. I'm not worried about these guys at all. We have beat out way stronger websites than these, way stronger. But look at the traffic that they're getting from their website. They're getting over 500 people, John, to their website per month. That's a per month number. Not to mention, this is one of your competitors. If I were to go to Google, type in any other services, even typing plumbers in Jacksonville, NC, you could have now completely different competitors that show up. So we need to get you on this first page of Google for all the keywords you want to be found for. More times you show up on this first page of Google, the better, because you have the chance to have more traffic go to your site. More traffic to your site equals more business equals more money at the end of the day. Now, if we take a look at some of these buyer intent keywords, again, 700 people are going in Google typing plumbing, Jacksonville, NC, and 268 of them are directly going to their website. That's a lot of business. At the end of the day, that's a lot of money that you're missing out on just because your site is not where it should be at. Another 700, and like I said, you have some of these keywords. So plumber, Jacksonville, NC, you have this keyword, okay? Now, if we go back to these guys, plumber, where was that? Plumber, Jacksonville, NC, they're getting 87 people to their site per month. Meanwhile, you're getting none. That's because you're in the 45th position and they're in the 4th position. And that's where having power going to these keywords is so important. You see what is available to you right now. Yeah, there's so much potential, John. There really is, and I really want to help you get to where you should be at, quite frankly. You see what you're currently getting versus what you could be getting based on just one competitor alone. I have the tools, the means, the knowledge to get you to where you need to be. We do it time and time again. At this point, our clients refer others to us because what we do, it works. We take pride in what we do because we know it works, and that's just that. And there is a lot available to you in your area. Like, I cannot stress that enough. Not only that, the KD for these keywords are pretty much zeros, meaning there's not many people trying to be found for plumber, Jacksonville, NC. That is insane. There is so much possibility, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Please reach out. Let's talk some more. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great weekend, and I can't wait to hear from you. Have a great one, John. Bye-bye.